Hello, it's me, Sparkist, your host. Today we will be reviewing another Black Hole Toys products. If you have watched my video, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, shame on you. If you have, I love you, no homo. But anyway, today we are gonna be reviewing Black Hole Toys, the Bloodshed Duo, even though it's clearly a single or a solo. Yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So let's take a look at the box first. I'm sorry if you can hear me chew. I'm having chewing gum right now, and I'm too lazy to spit this thing out. So I guess this doubles as an ASMR video. I'm sorry, okay? I'll try not to chew that much. I know not a lot of you like the sound. But anyway, the Bloodshed Duo, this is clearly just two Vegetas. So here's the box. We have Vegeta with another panel. Back of the box, Black Hole Toys. Not sure what this means, but I'll just put another translation somewhere here. This is Legends Green Vegeta that was released alongside Blue Kaioken Goku. By Blue Kaioken, I mean Blue Type Kaioken Goku. Here's the bottom of the box, top of the box. It seems like Black Hole Toys has finally finalized their style of designs, which is great. The Bloodshed Duo. I'm fairly sure both. This is the SRR and this is Tech LR. Grade 8 Vegeta that just is extremely awakened. But yeah, that's it for the box. Now let's take a look at the content because there are a shitload. So here's everything that comes within the pack. First of all, we get what we see here. We have two Vegeta figures, which is great. We have a crossed arm effect. We have a tail. And we have another head sculpt, which comes with a scouter. So that's it for this one. And then we have 5 extra faceplates. Another scouter. A crushed scouter. I guess this is the over 9,000 pose. There's nothing here. Actually, can you see anything here? Anyway, we have 4 sets of extra hands here. I'm sorry for the stupid middle finger. I was trying to be funny and I'm not. So yeah, that's it for the content. Now we'll be moving on to the 2 figures, which I will be reviewing. This one first. So here he is, the normal Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Now let's take a look at the aesthetics first. He is matte. He's completely matte. There's little to no shading. I don't see any shading on the legs. I don't see any shading on the hands. I don't see any shading on the armor here, which is weird because Black Hole Toys is known for their aesthetics and their shading. But yeah, the face looks just like the original 2.0 Scouter Vegeta, which kind of looks like the 1.0 one as well, but we're not going to talk about that one. But yeah, the aesthetics is really just plain. The other one looks a lot better. But now we'll be moving on to the articulations first. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to mention, when I played with this, I realized this knee in particular, somehow the matte finish kind of just rubbed off. And now one knee is shiny, one knee is matte. So yeah, sticky fingers, I suppose. But yeah, now let's take a look at the articulations. The head looks fine. It looks up just fine. The head looks down pretty well. There's no gap. 180 degrees. Again, 360. 360. Perfect. Swivel. Now, the armor goes up. Goes back down. As for the chest, ab crunch, very well actually, but moving back is not that well. Like, it can't move well at all. But that's okay because a lot of Vegeta figures are like that as well. Chest swivel, it exists, but it's not good. The arms, sorry, let's take a look at the waist first. You can't turn the waist, okay? Let's take a look at the arms. This arm is a bit tight, but it won't break. Bicep swivel. double jointed knee, elbow, my bad. 360 on the hand, and then okay, it somehow popped off very easily. It's a bit tight on the wrists, and this one you can just hear it click, which is painful. This won't break, but you definitely need chalk oil if you don't want this to break, which is weird since this arm is not as tight, but this arm just clicks every time. But again, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, moves just fine, and the wrist. I'm sorry, I don't know why it just keeps falling. I guess it's a bit too loose. Yeah, it just pops off very easily. It's okay, you can just use some blue tack to fix it. You don't need to super glue it, so no worries. And then the wrist articulations. Yeah, that's all for the upper body. Now, as for the lower part, you can see the armor parts here move just fine. If they can focus, there you go. Moves just fine. It's not loose. It's not too tight. It moves very well. The tail, it's stuck to his ass. Though this can be taken off pretty easily. See, it just flops around. But once you get the place, get it in place, it's difficult for it to pop back out. Now for the legs, now let's just move this back on. The legs, 90 degrees, double jointed knee, thigh swivel. You can't do the splits, but you can move like this. Same thing here, thigh swivel, double jointed knee. Lastly, the feet, ankle rockers. Moves 180 degrees, 360, my bad. 360 again. And the toe joints. Though be careful, once I move the toe joint here, there's a obvious crack or a separation, like it obviously separated here. Yeah, so yeah, you gotta be careful with that one. Though there is one really glaring issue with this figure is the legs are too floppy. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the legs are loose. See, they just, I'm not doing this on purpose. I just push it on. I just push it on the table and it splits. But yeah, I guess you need some. Yeah, I guess you need some super glue method or whatever, or just I guess nail polish to tighten that. But yeah, that's it for this Vegeta. Now we'll be moving on to another Vegeta. So here he is, another Vegeta. This one is battle damaged, and you can finally see how Black Hole Toys is really great with aesthetics. Now let's take a look at the aesthetics first. I just realized, did I record this one in 30 FPS? I'm sorry. But yeah, my cat just entered my room. So here's the bloody decals. Another blood decals on the face. The armor is cracked to the back as well. Again, to be honest, there's not much shading here. I don't see any shading on the armor, or I'm just blind. The arm is obviously another mold, or another piece. The top armor, like the shoulder pads, this is broken. This is completely fine. The waist, I guess the waist guard look insanely well, because I originally thought this was only like a paint. Sorry, wasn't in focus. I originally thought these are only painted on, but no, this is an actual mold. So props to Black Hole Toys for that. Same thing here. The tail can pop off very easily, but once you pop it back in, it stays there. The legs, also matte finish. The boots are also damaged, which is great. Another mold. I am not sure if this is actually another mold or if it's just the Majin Vegeta mold. But yeah, the aesthetics on this Vegeta looks great. Now let's move on to the articulations. I will speed through this one because I already talked about the articulations with this Vegeta. Now, as for, it can't really look up that well. It just can't. Look down very well. The shoulder pads. This one is stuck for some reason. Like it's not stuck, but it will pop off very easily. This arm again is very squeaky. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. Now the wrists and the hands. This pop off as easily as this one. Ab crunch. Can't move back. Chest swivel. Can't move the waist either. The waist guard also moves fine. The legs. Move forward and backward. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. Lastly, the ankle rockers. The feet, 180. And the toes. This one's toes is absolutely stuck. I cannot move it whatsoever. But this one, I can move it a tiny bit. But yeah, the toes on this one is not well done. So yeah, that's it for the figures. Now we'll be moving on to the accessories. So since there are a shitload of accessories, let's take a look at the head sculpt and the faceplates first. Now, these three faceplates, these three faceplates are only applicable on this head, while these extra three are only applicable on this head sculpt. So yeah, let's take a look at the superior ones first. This is the serious face, which looks awesome, I gotta say. This perfectly captures Vegeta during the Saiyan Saga. This is the smirking face. Again, awesome, really great. The next one, which is the, I'm fairly sure when he's about to turn Great Ape. But yeah, this just looks so good. Now these, the inferior ones, I'm fairly sure these are just based on the 2.0 Scouter Vegeta, so they won't look as good. But anyway, here's the shouting face or the yelling face. Here's the smirking face, which does not look like Vegeta at all. And then there's the angry face with the Scouter, and yes, the Scouter is removable. Just simply slot it in right here, and then boom. So yeah, that's it for the faceplates. Now let's move on to the hands. So here are all of the hands. Now here's the tail. Not much to say about the tail. But you can tell it's actually pretty well detailed. Now the cross arm effect. This cross arm effect looks great, but there's actually a lot of paint mishaps and paint chipping. Well, no paint chipping on my copies, but my friend also bought the same thing and he got some paint chipping, which is unlucky. Now they crush the hand when he crushed the scouter, over 9,000. And you can see the mold here actually has the cracked scouter, which is awesome. Another scouter, for some reason, for save measures, I guess, or for another head. Now these hands, I'm not sure why they gave you duplicate hands, since one is already enough. But well, you get 2 pairs of open palms. You get the same, I'm fairly sure this is the right hand. Same grippy hand on the right. Another grippy hand on the right, so they gave you 3. I'm sure this is a mistake, but that's okay because I get another one. That's the left hand. So yeah, I think this is just my copy. I have to check other reviews though. But yeah, that's it for the hands. Now let's move on to the conclusion. So that's it for this review, guys. This will be a 2-parter because I plan on head swapping with this Vegeta, which I just got and never reviewed because I was too lazy to do it. I'm kidding. I got too much assignments when I got this figure, so I apologize for the lack of the review. But yeah, I got these 2 for $50. Which is great value because one of these just get you get one of these for 25, which is very cheap, and you get again a ton and ton of accessories, and yeah, you get different different head sculpts, different face plates. It's just if you're a Vegeta fan, I don't know why I can't speak today. It must be the chewing gum. If you're a Vegeta fan, go ahead and buy this. It is good value. I wouldn't say great value because the legs are somehow both copies on the legs are too loose, which is weird. But it does something Figuarts old Vegeta don't do, which is like letting you move the legs. Because if you recall, Vegeta legs just do not work before the $35 Blue Vegeta. But yeah, so I give this set a 7 out of 10. Great value, you get a lot of stuff, and then you get 2 figures, but it's just that the joints, the articulations, some of these are not well done, not as great as other bootleg companies or third-party companies. So yeah, depends on you. You want to get it. So that's it for this review, guys. If you like this video and would love to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.